What's up, guys? This is Datus Bavel on Modern Warfare 3. So I wanted to make this video to share some ideas with you about the current zombies for Modern Warfare 3. I think it's really awesome, actually. It's a really interesting take on how to play zombies on this, but I also like the old version of zombies when they first started making it. So I'm just gonna give you some ideas as I play. I figured I'd use Ghost, the zombie version, as the zombie slayer. Just, it's kind of funny. Alright, so here's the thing about this zombies. It's an open world concept where you go around the city and loot as much as you can, and then try to exfil with everything that you have obtained. So the thing is, I would add some things to it because it doesn't bring the same feelings as it did when they first made zombies. So the Yurkistan is completely overran.
We're here to contain this outbreak, people. No unnecessary heroics. Let's get this done.
I like using the M4. It's my favorite assault rifle. Okay, so as soon as you drop in, you're in the tier 1 threat with zombies. Which would make sense because when you first start zombies, it's real easy on wave 1. So, now here's the thing. This version of zombies doesn't work in waves, it works in tiers of difficulty. The further you go into the center of the city, the harder it gets. Which is a cool idea. But I want to up this a little bit. So, we have tier 1 zombies, and it's supposed to be easy. But I think they should up the difficulty as time goes on. Just like how back when zombies first started out, when it gets to wave 10, it gets pretty difficult. The zombies get harder to kill, there's more in numbers, and sometimes there's even different types of zombies. So, for instance, we start off with 45 minutes, right? That's the first checkpoint of time before it goes to 14. We could say like every 5 minutes. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Let's bring back the wave system, actually. So as you progress through the game, the waves count. So let's say the first wave got killed like 25 zombies. Once I kill 25 zombies, then it's wave 2. And then so on and so forth. The waves get harder and become more difficult, the numbers increase. And the zombies will keep spawning over and over. Of course, you have special waves where you get dogs and or meatballs from like Black Ops 3. You can have like special waves where you fight different monsters too. So let's say by the time it hits 20 minutes on the marker, and I've cleared, let's say, 20 waves, I'm on wave 20. by the time I hit wave 20 and I'm still in tier 1, like in the zone of tier 1, let's say the zombies become tier 2. Alright, so all the zombies that surround me, that spawn from the ground, will be tier 2 by the time I hit 20 waves. And then let's say down to the last 5 minutes of the first checkpoint. Or let's say wave 30. Let's say I killed enough zombies to get to wave 30. Now on wave 30, all the zombies are tier 3. Even though I'm in the tier 1 zone. So basically, I would just add it over to the system that's already set up. However, how would it work with this kind of system, since it's an open world concept? You know, it's people join in randomly and they're in the middle of a game that's ongoing. So that won't be a problem if, for instance, let's say here's the worst case scenario.
LMG marked.
The worst case scenario is that I join in this game and some guy who's at the last 5 minutes of his game is gonna try to exfil where I'm spawning in. Okay. Worst case scenario, I have to fight off tier 3 zombies right out the gate. Alright? However, let's say the zombies aren't targeting me per se. They're going after the player that's in the game. So but if I'm close enough, they might come. However, their main objective is to go after the player who has been playing the longest. So the other question is, I don't know how the server works and its capacity of efficiency. I'm sure it's already pretty difficult for it to handle random players jumping in and out continuously. However, if there's a way to make it so that it makes it run smoothly, where they can bring back the traditional zombies but still have an open world concept,
Change your mags.
that would be fantastic. Of course, we could still run into mercenaries. You know, everything would stay the same as the game itself, just with the traditional zombies.
Reloading.
No.
The objectives. I like how the objectives give the game a purpose of story. Like, you go chase down the objective to understand what's happening to Yurkistan, why this is happening, and how to stop it, which I think is awesome. I still have to complete a bunch of them, but I'm excited to do it. So. hidden objects in basically everywhere. I mean, who knows how many Easter eggs there are? It could be endless here. I think that's one of the coolest things about this type of game. I saw this portal thing in one of the tier 1 areas, but I have no clue on what it is. It looks like symbols on a wall in a circular pattern. It kind of looks like a gateway, but I have no clue what it does or what's it for. I'm sure someone's already figured it out, but I'm sure there's a ton of things like that. I don't have enough to pack punch yet. So like by the time I'm here at 34 minutes in, I probably would be on like wave maybe 9, maybe. That depends on what you set for zombie waves. If I set 25, then it increases to 5 or 10 as you go along to increase the waves. But yeah, then it increases the tier difficulty, so like they become tier 2 and then tier 3 towards the end. And the only reason why I really say this is because when you exfil, the freaking zombies spawn by like the 20s and 30s. So it just seems weird to see it all happen at once as you try to leave. But instead, you can have it gradually build up to that moment. So when you exfil, it is to that magnitude when you try to get out of it. Of course, when you hit like, let's say round numbers like 10, 15, 20, if that's 10, 20, 30, you get like bosses. You get the mimic, I'm gonna call it the warlock, and then who knows, you could probably add other bosses. Power freeze circuit board. I like the circuit boards. I think the sentry outputs are pretty cool. I thought I had more money than that. Huh. Anyway. I know that it's to me it gets boring. Like when you're running around tier 1, you're supposed to go into the center to make it difficult. I understand that's the point, so that you can get more challenging foes. But I mean, there's so much to explore in tier 1. I mean, look at the map. The map's at least like half the size of tier 2. There's so much to look at, and I mean, for my playstyle, I don't mind walking around the whole entire city to find out what's what. Finding the mysteries and trying to solve problems, you know, that's fun. While shooting zombies. But yeah, we could bring back that old traditional zombies as I'm going along. I just don't know how the server's gonna handle it, because I understand it's gonna take a lot more power or space. I'm guessing it takes up GPU space or bandwidth. I don't know how it works. I'm not a computer whiz. But if there was a way where, let's say we did two options. Either you can leave it as an open world concept like this and just add that layer over if it's able to handle it, or make it like a lobby thing, and then this map is just a map where you just jump in with a lobby of like 4, and then it's just traditional zombies with this huge map with objectives. Of course, everyone has their own objectives. The objectives don't change, you know, it's still the same. If everyone has a specific objective they gotta do to figure out what the story's all about, then they do it, and they can do it as a team. But it would be a lobby. It'd be lobbies instead of just being an open concept world like this, an open server. It's just an idea. It's an idea that maybe, if in case the server can't handle a traditional game of zombies, there's a possibility where it would just be a lobby, a specific game. I wonder if there's a song. Like, I know back in Black Ops 1 you could find stones, or even in Black Ops 3 they had some maps where you could find a song. I wonder if this one has one, but I don't know where it is.
Listen up. That camp is heavily guarded. Smoke out that hornet's nest.
They've posted snipers. Be a peach and send them to the great beyond.
Calling in air support.
Requesting close air, target marked.
Copy that. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Strike inbound. Flash. Kill.
Well, this kill doesn't work on him. That's okay.
All clear. We'll keep hitting these bastards hard until there's nothing left.
I need air support now!
Ooh. Not really ready for tier 2.
Moving. Buy station here.
Hey, actually, where is it? One of my favorite things is activating the sentries. Find it. Really enjoy it.
Cluster mine deployed.
Oh man. Might have bit off more than I could chew it. Where is that sentry? Oh, there it is. Wow. That's a rough spot.
Requesting close air! I gotta save some ammo.
gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh. Alright. Well, I'm not the best zombie player in the world. But yeah. I would think the traditional zombies would be fun. And I would say I probably would die around this time anyway. Roughly. I think wave 30 without a team is pretty hard to maintain, especially open world concept. Whereas like back in the day when Kino was, you know, the first map I've ever played, it's all just a big circle, so running it's not too difficult. But being open world like this, it gets hard, especially if the numbers keep increasing. Not to mentioning you're running into situations where there's already zombies, so it just adds, you know. So it makes sense. I think it'd be actually be really fun. I've heard different opinions of what people think about it now, and personally, I kind of agree with those things. For the most part, I still love zombies. I love the story. I just wish it gave me the same feeling like it did before, you know? Kind of nostalgia, in a sense. Well, that's all I got to say. Clearly I need more practice, so see ya.